What are you looking at?
I don't know. You tell me. Well, a secret stash. Lucky me. The Vindicator's cap. No. Gold. No. Stuck, Eswin.
Stand right there. Let me take a look at you. Filthy, weary, lonely, but special, that's for certain. We don't see folks like you in Whitestone very often. I'm Mayor Eswin Elfhelm, and I'm the closest thing to a friend you've got around here.
I don't have friends. I have partners. Tell me why I should be your friend, Major.
My given name is Eswin Elfhelm, but people around here call me Mayor Eswin. They're simple people. That's why I like them. I grew up in the old main city of Myria, west of here. I'd never worked a full day in my life. I'm certainly making up for it now. I sleep 1-2 hours a night.
And the rest, just spend drinking and whoring, don't you? What are your thoughts on Montus mining enterprises?
Terrenium. It's the only reason the gnomes ever graced it here with their presence. Normally they'd find the climate too dry. They like their beards curly. Motus Mining settled Whitestone, built all the mines and relocated the families. Once they'd taken what they came for, they vanished almost overnight. Disgraceful.
Disgraceful. Now that's called making a profit and cutting losses. Tell me about the town.
This little town was the heart of the boom, the engine that drove the rise of Odessa. But in business, every boom is followed by the eventual bust. The gnomes moved out. With the gnomes went the gold, and with the gold went the jobs. Whitestone has been a shell of itself since. But I seek to change all that.
How? By killing the mining families?
There are 4 mining families. The Darkvari, the Sinriks, Zungars, and the Scorias. When the gnomes departed, so did the jobs. There was nothing for the miners left behind. Starvation, desperation, well, they change people. Most of the miners in Apotia kept their sanity, even when they lost everything else. But the others, they turned to banditry. Usual, theft, kidnapping, murder. You'd best stick close to Whitestone. You're an easy target.
You don't know me, sir. Don't tell me what to do. Tell me about the Sinrik family.
The Sinrik boys think this is a game. They're laughing now, but we'll see how they like the taste of their own ruthlessness. They're the second oldest family in Apotia, and they're headed for a prison, or the graveyard.
Yeah, a graveyard, I'll say. What about the Darkvari?
The Darkvari were hit hardest by Modus's relocation. The young men and women watched the elders and children waste away. Now they're all that's left. Sad story, isn't it? Doesn't excuse their lawlessness.
Well, it does. But you're the mayor, you have to say those things. And the Zangas.
It would take quite a bit to convince me the Zongas weren't criminals from the start. It's probably no surprise the worst miners of Apotia make the best brigands.
Okay. And the gnomes, the gnomes.
Once the Terrenium ran out, they moved on. Gnomes don't care for the welfare of other races. They're hoping we'll kill each other off, save them the trouble.
And you're playing as the Empire or the Republic, EMP? Who is that Scoria?
An obstacle in the way of progress. The old man still believes that Apotia could come back from its decline by force of will. Typical of a miner. Keeps digging away.
So, I'm guessing Escort is another prominent family.
Liars, thieves, and scum. Let's hope they never take control of Apotir.
And the Mirya?
My home. A lifetime ago, it seems. The port was nice. The smell of fish near the harbor was offensive. You'd have a hard time finding anything that resembles Miria here in Detir.
Well, congratulations, Gimpy. So you switched when you said you were going to do it for me. Why do I need a friend, Maya?
Some call it war. I call it survival. The Modus mining interest left an empty throne when it abandoned Apotir. And now everyone wants that power. The people here, the decent, honest, hard-working people of Apotir, have been through enough. Starvation, humiliation. They needed a leader, one who cares. My goals are simple. To stop the warring in Whitestone, and to rescue it from the brink of extinction. And you can help me. What do you say? Partners?
Will you share power? And what will be my task?
I like you. You're not a fool. Want to know what you're getting into? Well, I think big, but I'm smart enough to start small. I need a person who can do both. I want you to acquire something for me. Something that rightfully belongs to me.
Okay, I wish you luck. Well, I'll do it. Why not?
There's a man named Darth Scoria, patriarch of the most prominent mining family in Apotir. Months ago, I bought his family mine. It wasn't cheap. Now Darth refuses to surrender the property.
What?
In fact, he's gone into hiding and won't meet with me. I need you to acquire what is legally mine. The deed to his claim. Modus Mining stored all the records in its old headquarters east of the village. But the building has long since been overrun. Get that deed, and we're in business.
Done. Done and done. What am I supposed to steal here? This is a quest, I'm sure. Yeah. Okay, let's try to go through here. Why not? Fuck! Let's go. Lock the villa. Will do. Fuck me. Do not break. Okay. The Major's villa. This is turning out to be quite easy. Again. Steal the item. As if that wasn't my intention from the very beginning. Letter to Major Eswin. Let's read. The water spots left by tears are clearly visible on the paper of this heartfelt letter. To Major Esquin Helham, I hope you're faring well after your recent arrival in Whitestone. Don't be fooled by the dust and the heat. Apota can be quite beautiful, especially in the evenings when the stars show their faces, peeking out behind the smoke of Odessa's fires. You won't find a better view of the havens anywhere. My sister sent and suggested that I write to you on behalf of our family, the Grastas. We're a clan of proud, simple people, miners by trade, originating from the western lands of Myria, where our family supported Almir in his unification of the Almain tribes. It has always been our way to fight for what we believe and to labor hard for the roof above our head, the clothes that keep us warm, and the meals that fill our bellies. It is not our way to take our blessings for granted, but I can stay silent no longer. My daughter Thin is dying. My mother says it's water in the snake's tail, but the gnomes assured us that it was clean. The scholar tested it time and time again. Still my girl coughs blood. It is terrible to hear, Mr. Elfham. A wet cough that shades the sun and turns to blood to ice. I can hardly bear to hear it. Sometimes when the night falls and the fits take my time, I sleep outside the marble at the stars, and to wish myself far away from this desert death. All my life I have embraced the rolling dunes of Apota. Now I see only graves waiting to be dug. Holy shit, this is a long letter, and he kept it. What do you know? He may just be a reasonable man. Really not writes he's a coward. Maybe. You are the mayor of Whitestone, the leader of our people in Applefire. Can you not demand that the gnomes take responsibility for the pain they've brought upon us? They're willing servants. They will not listen to us. They have ignored our pleas for aid. My father has even traveled to Odessa and confronted the Templars in the Basilica Nostra. To no avail. They have turned him away, claiming that the secrets of their people could not be shared. Of course, the same secrets may be killing us. Please, Major Eswin, if you have any compassion, you will seek me out, or better yet, you will go straight to the source of our agony and get the truth out of the numb scholars of Motu mining interest. They're responsible for the disaster that has befallen us all. As old Apota saying goes, our bones are stone, our hearts are the sun. We may be born of the dark holes, but we rise into light. Thank you for reading this, and Mitaru bless you, your friend Hestegra Star. Whew, that was a long letter. Whiner. Let's see. Another letter, don't fuck me. Written in blood? What the fuck? Dear Major, if you know what's good for you, you will release the boy's tank from the pen in the center of Whitestone. You don't want any trouble from the Darkberry family. From what I understand, you have got enough snakes to wrangle. Take my advice and let the boy go. It would be a pity to get that fine white throat cut. Grunt Darkberry. Alright. That's more the kind of letter I want to read. Let's see which one is this. The Bahraini have read that one. Okay, let's steal, which is the reason we're here. Is it not? The Confession of Major Taklari. Okay. Guessing this is it, isn't it? The official document was written and stamped by the former mayor of Whitestone. It appears to implicate a traveler by the name of Lina Ardeen in a cover-up involving the poisoning of miners and their families. Okay. Let's read it. Confession of Major Wesley Tacklary. Before my fate goes black, before the folds of death envelop me, I wish to confess one last act, one that puts all my others to shame. With the numbs at Motus mine attempted to test a new sluice mechanism, much of the contaminants that were hoping to divert from the runoff ended up in the river. The Snaketail River is a water source for many citizens of our burnt land, and I cannot rest knowing that I am responsible for their deaths. I needed aid in covering up this tragedy, and I be damned, I found this aid from the travelers, one in particular by the name of Lena Ardwin. With Lena's help, I was able to keep the public ignorant. Although Motus did learn of these actions and planned their abrupt exit, I cannot continue with this in my conscience. I cannot! I have been a tool of the gnomes. I am forever marked as such. Major Wesley Tacklary. Alright. Confession! You find a rugged document written in the shaky hand and signed in confession by former Mayor of Whitestone, Major Tacklary. Why would Lena be so interested in this? It fucking implicates her, of course. Okay. So I understand. The new Major doesn't know this exists. The old Major did. And the old Major committed suicide, maybe? But before he did that, he wrote the letter. The question is, how the fuck did Lena find out that the Major had confessed? Who knows? I'm certainly not
So damned
qualified for that. To say how, or why, or when, or what. Journalist,
Hello.
Ilya? Ilya?
Don't kill me, please. Just a little Whitestone humor for you. Maybe it's not for everybody.
Certainly.
My name's Varric Dunbert. In my trade selling. We get a quirky collection of goods in town these days. You're welcome to it.
Thanks. I think I'll see if you have... you don't have lockpicks, which is what I'm running out. What can you tell me about the travelers?
I don't mind them. In fact, think Mitharu, that sun camp, is just down the road. Without their merchants, the people of Whitestone would starve to death. We don't get many supplies from the city, and there's no work to be done in trade. Honest thieves, one man's opinion.
Honest thieves, indeed. What are the strangers?
You're right, I see pretty much everything and everyone that comes in and out of Whitestone. And we do get our share of eccentric visitors. Just the other day I noticed a real sorrowful-looking Alfar lurking around the tavern.
And that made you sad. Look at those eyes, so sad. Fuck you and your faked pity. Or whatever it is. Tell me about your leader.
Honestly? Well, I'm not sure what to make of that one. He's certainly got clean hands for someone in Apatia. Rumor has it he's city-bred. Have you seen his cottage? It is more rooms than a flop house.
What do they have against the city-bred? He looks honest. You don't trust him because he looks honest? Yeah. That's the way to go. And what about the opposition?
Some say they're not criminals, despite the mayor's proclamations.
I'll refrain from judging.
Well, we shall see. What do you think of the criminals outside?
Oh, don't you break into a sweat over the Sinriks and the Zungars. Good people. At least they were back in the days of the cart and shovel. Now they make their living with the sword. Can't say I blame them. Not after what the gnomes did to us.
All right, goodbye.
Come again.
I doubt it. Why would I kill him? He's completely and utterly harmless. A pawn in a larger game. Well, not really a pawn, it is not even a piece in the world, that guy. Why would I bother killing him? It may anger the people outside, you never know. That would be rather annoying. Letter to Barrick. Personal letter written on the back of an old Motus mining production report. Why not? Dear Barrick, don't worry about me. I am in good hands. The Sinriks are a riotous lot, but no more than any of the rest of us. They still have some honor, despite their recent villainy. It's a shame they had to fall so far simply to stay alive. Isn't that the way of Apotaya? I'll be in touch, my friend. If anyone asks about me, send them away from the quarry, even our allies. Aha! I can risk having a snake kill Eswin discover my location. Unchecked, he will stop at nothing to crush old Whitestone under his well-manicured thumb. City dwellers, what was the old joke? You can tell if a man's noble, check his... How can you tell if a man's a noble? Check his... dick? I don't know. Very well, Barrick. You will be hearing from me soon, your friend A.S. Which is Adam Scoria. Or some such. You're a traitor!
I'm at your service, friend. Take a look at the merchandise and let me know what you think.
I think you're a traitor!
See you soon.
Now I know what he knows. I won't risk angering the fuckers. Not right now. At least.
Careful out there.
There you go, I have explored almost all already. Veragrastar. She wants to implicate the gnomes, doesn't she? Let's finish the quest for the
Back off.
thief first. Where is she? Where the fuck is she? Wasn't she here? Where was she?
Hey there, how can I help?
Tell me, Adescorias.
Mayor Eswin should leave them alone. That's about all I have to say about it. The Scorias are family to everyone in Whitestone.
I have more rat meat.
I thought I could smell meat on you. Thanks a lot. You really helped me out. Come back anytime and I'll buy more meat off of you. I thought I could smell meat on you. Thanks a lot. You really...
Well, I do not. Okay, let's see if I...
Hey there, how can I help?
I don't have. Where was that girl? She was in the entrance of the town, maybe?
Keep your eyes open.
Where was she? Where the fuck? I would bet my ass she was here. is that quest? Holy crap. She moved, obviously. Okay. Let's deliver the death notice.
Yes, what is it? We're not supposed to speak with the citizens.
Joanne Gorlan has died.
Joanne? You mean my wife has died?
Yes.
I knew she sailed for Cluricon, but we got so little news here in Apatir. I told her the war wouldn't last. I insisted. And as usual, I was wrong. My wife was beautiful. She deserved better. I only wish I could have given it to her. I only wish I could have been there for her in the end. Thank you for telling me.
I only wish I had given it to her one last time. Tell me about your wife.
Joanne never wanted children. She said it was too harsh a world for young ones. Said we should use our lives to make a difference. I have to believe she was right. The army rejected me on account of my missing toes. So I came here to make extra coin while Joanne was away. To wait for her. Now it seems I'll wait forever.
It does seem like that, doesn't it? Okay. Let's start our killing spree, because why the fuck not? Kill them all, hand the town over to a coward and a well-groomed noble. Who gives a shit? Who gives a shit? Okay, we need to take a little break. I'll be back in 10 minutes.